This video is going to introduce you to the free image and photo editing program called Paint.net. Paint.net will only work on a Windows PC. Sorry, Mac users. Some of the cool things about Paint.net is that it works with layers like Photoshop, can do special effects, and comes standard with lots of powerful tools. Plus, there's an active and growing community that not only provides help when needed, but are constantly crafting new plugins that add even more functionality to this already cool tool. Oh, and did I mention it's free? So let's head on over to Paint.net, download and install the program. Now, before we download and install the program, I do want to point out a couple of things that you should bookmark or at least be aware of for future reference. And that is the forum that you can get to right here and the Paint.net blog, which is at blog.getpaint.net. Now, the forum is very active, and the blog here keeps you up to date with what's happening and what is planned for future releases, like, for example, Paint.net 4.0, which is due out sometime early in 2014. Right now, there is an alpha version that's available if you want to download it from right here. What you should do if you're interested in kicking the tires, just wait for the beta version, and that will be available inside the update portion of your installation. So let's go ahead and download our program and get it installed. Now, as confusing as it might seem, these are not the download buttons that you want. If you look closely, this is a download for something called Browser Safeguard, and this is a download for something called My PC Backup. Yeah, a little confusing. What you want is this little bitty thing up here in the top that says Get It Now, Free Download, Paint.net. Go ahead and click on that. And you can read some of this stuff down here, a little bit more about Paint.net, but we'll go ahead and choose this download. And like it says here, click on the link to the right. Okay, and at this point here, it does say that system requirements are Windows 8.1, Windows 8, Windows 7, XP, and Vista. And that's one thing too, is that when 4.0 comes out, it's no longer going to be supporting Windows XP or Vista. So time to upgrade. Anywho, let's go ahead and download this. Select the location where you want it to download to. Click on Save. Not a very big file, so it won't take very long. And I'm going to go ahead and open up that folder now. And this is our download right here. Go ahead and unzip this. I'm going to right click, and you can either use the default extract all, or I'm going to use my free version of 7-zip. Extract here, open up that folder, and then right click and run as administrator. And this probably isn't going to show up on the recording, but right now the monitor turned black, and I've got a box right in here in the center of the screen that says, do you want to allow the following program to make changes to this computer? Go ahead and click on yes. And it's pretty straightforward installation. And sometimes there's some additional products that are installed by default, so I don't want that. And the way to find that out is to go with custom. So if there are any additional ones, it gives you the option to toggle them off. So go to custom, go to next, click on I agree. Of course, you want to read all this legal stuff here. And if you don't want it to be the default image editor, I already have one that I prefer as a default, so I'm going to untick that. Use it as a default image editor for TGA images. Untick that. Create shortcut to the desktop. I do want that. And automatically check for updates. And if you click this one here, and this is also going to check for pre-release or the beta versions, which, as I mentioned earlier, as soon as that beta version for 4.0 comes out, if you have that ticked, then you're going to be notified of it. Go ahead and click on Next. That's fine. Click on Next and Next. And this will take a couple of minutes, but through the power of video editing, it won't take but just a couple of seconds. Paint.net was installed successfully. Click Finish to close the installation wizard. I'm going to go ahead and leave that box ticked, so it'll start it right up. Click on Finish. And there we go. Have these 4 boxes popping up. We've got our basic menu up here at the top, our work area or canvas area right here in the middle. And that's going to bring us to the end of this introduction to Paint.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day.